This went on a little longer than I thought it would, but I think everything is under control now. We'll see if we can get through the whole episode here. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to be episode 2 of Saturday Evening Cartoons, and we've got lots of great stuff coming right out ahead. And also, yeah, we do have a new intro. So, yeah, we're going to enjoy this new intro, and then we'll get on to the animated features we're going to be playing tonight. All right, everybody, stick around. Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to this, the second episode of Saturday Evening Cartoons here on Brainy the RPG Cat. We got some great shows lined up for you, and probably not the least of which is that we got semi-official permission from the Sonic Legacy Discord page in order to show the Sonic Legacy visual comic. That is going to be our feature presentation. All right, so we're going to go from that, and we're going to watch Bimbo's Initiation. This is another Fleischer cartoon. Last week, we watched Swing You Sinners, which was introduced us to our four unfortunate pal Bimbo. Bimbo is probably one of the people who had the hardest when it came to classic animated cartoons. Until, he was happy to meet the person who would soon become his main squeeze, one Betty Boop. And this is probably our first introduction to Betty Boop in a Bimbo cartoon. Sometime in the future, it's going to come the other way around. These are all going to be Betty Boop cartoons that have Bimbo in them. All right, so here is Bimbo's Initiation.
We are the members of Do It or Die. D-I, D-I, D-I. Watch us make Bimbo as easy as pie. D-I, D-I, D-I. We are tough, you bet, filled with college pep. Bring him on, we cry. D-I, D-I, D-I.
D-I, D-I, D-I.
Oh, Bimbo.
I don't think it's ever quite revealed why it was so important for Bimbo in order to join a fraternity, but that's what you call a copyright lock.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No.
Tough guy, eh? I'll just go ahead and show you the door.
There's the way out.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No. Ouch!
That knife has got teeth. Must be one of those serrated knives. This is a major violation of the laws of physics.
Oh, yes, come on.
Ah, the old turkey in the straw trap. Third time I've fallen for that this week.
Want to be a member? Want to be a member?
No.
Of course, you know, given the choice of 4 doors, of course I'm gonna open the one that has the skull and crossbones in front of it.
Hello, May. I've got a bone to pick with you. No.
By the time he's done with this, all of his initiation pledge work is already well taken care of. That's what you call one of them cycle gags. Here's Betty.
What a pippin'.
Thought we were done with the tiger rag, weren't you?
Oh, dear.
You gotta know one thing about this fraternity, they really know how to paddle a guy. Not to mention behead their shadow.
Gulp. No.
Wanna be a member?
Yes.
Okay, you're all Betty Boop. Why didn't you say so to begin with? Good thing we got all that nasty pledge business out of the way. Alright, well, I have to just make a really quick change if I ever want to come back to this screen. Because I did not do that earlier. I just kind of left the other transition behind. That's all we're doing tonight. Is that I'm just kind of showing you how the sausage was is made, and well, it isn't made particularly well. Let's just put it that way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're going to go on to insect injury. This is a short from 1956, but never had its contract renewed, so we're still allowed to show it on the show. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, our first two episodes in, we haven't seen a Fleischer Popeye yet, which is kind of odd because it's just so much more likely that the Fleischer Popeyes would be in public domain. But no, we're sticking with famous at this point. Skip it, the tito, the skilly but papadi bow, papapatita, skip it, little pa.
Now me house is finished. Wow, toy Mike. Oh my gosh, they'll eat me fence.
All of these years of watching cartoons have always given me a
House.
incorrect concept of how quickly termites can actually devour a front yard porch. I caught Brainy watching Popeye down about this Christmas Eve. Well, it's actually the next to last day of January. Hey, Reaper is here. Thank you very much for tuning in. How you guys? How are you doing today? You're quite well. That's very good to hear. I know you were a little under the weather maybe about 2 or 3 days ago. But anyways, be sure to stay tuned as we've got a great feature presentation. We're going to show one of the visual comics from Sonic Legacy.
Why, them blasted toy Mike.
Yeah, you've been getting better. They put very special emphasis on the fact that termites do not eat metal in this cartoon. I'm stuck in the mud.
Well, me toy Mike troubles is over.
Me have so humble. It's no place like home. So the termites did a number on Popeye like Bluto never could.
This'll stop them insect vultures.
Well, I gotta wonder what Popeye's thought process is most of the time. How am I gonna solve this problem I'm in? I know! I'll eat me spinach! Not a house, but why house shaped?
I'm strong to the finish, cause I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
This pipe's not made out of wood, it's made out of corn, which I guess is edible. Completely backwards. Well, that's okay. We can just go ahead and we can follow it back in the opposite direction. Yeah, now on to Flash Gordon. I think when we last left Flash Gordon, he had just managed to save himself in gladiatorial combat, only to get thrown into Ming the Merciless's dungeon shortly afterwards. Doubtless, Ming's very attractive daughter was going to come to his rescue. Hello, Queen Vampiress. Thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing tonight? Just in time for Chapter 2. A mysterious world that came hurtling from the skies, threatening to destroy the Earth, forced Flash Gordon and Dale Arden into a rocket plane with Dr. Zarkov in a mad attempt to reach the planet and divert it from its course. I'm glad I had enough time to actually read that. Hurled through boundless space, they land on the onrushing planet and fall into the clutches of the merciless Emperor Ming, who promptly imprisons Zarkov in his laboratory, and then, determined to win the beautiful Dale for his bride, condemns Flash to fight a huge ape-like man killers in the arena. They did a much better job recapping this than I did.
He has earned the right to live.
I don't care, I'm Ming. Yep. I've got the ray gun. Now time to demonstrate trickle-down economics. Do you feel you might have just overdone it a smidgen with the implements of death and destruction, Ming?
Take her to the palace. Are you all right?
I'll be all right.
What's that?
The dragon is dead.
How did this net get here?
My father.
Boy, sure is lucky for us.
We've got to get out of here before the guards come.
How?
The secret door.
Door? Well, of course she knows there's a door down there. You're not supposed to show Ming's victims that.
This way. The guards.
Wonder what happened to Dale and Dr. Zarko.
No doubt my father is holding them prisoners.
Okay, this is an awful bad time to get frisky, lady. Ming can afford all of his stuff. He can't afford to give his foot soldiers any pants. I hate having to continue to validate STEM research. All right, what do we got going here? Okay, we got the electrical arc current. Is we've got the thing that shoots sparks and spins around a lot, and then we got the other thing that just shoots sparks. We are truly an advanced species.
Does my workshop compare favorably with those on Earth, Dr. Zorkov?
There's no comparison, Your Majesty. This is a scientist's paradise. But what has become of my friends from the Earth?
Do not worry. They are being cared for.
Take him into my science lab and remove his pants forthwith.
I won't do anything until you tell me what's happened to Flash Gordon.
Conveniently fell in some netting, went through a secret door, still dodging the guards. Basically that, yeah.
Control of radioactive energy here is great enough to conquer the universe.
Which I intend to do with your aid, Zarkov.
Oh, gee, there was one switch and that turned all of that off.
You will be safe in here until I've talked with my father.
No, I'm going with you. I've got to find out what happened to Dale.
You would only do great harm. I alone can save her. You will never see Dale Arden again.
Yes, no counting for taste. No, I think I'm going to keep wearing my pants.
The Earth girl refuses to obey your royal command. She refuses to become my bride? Yes, your majesty. As high priest, you know what to do. You mean the dehumanizer? Exactly. But there is grave danger. Not if you see to it that the hypnotic spell lasts only long enough for you to perform the marriage ceremony.
Doesn't science always go horribly, horribly wrong in these serials?
Science will overcome all things, even the human emotion.
You know, on second thought, I'm really starting to feel this. Okay, that button makes the lights flash. We're definitely making some progress here.
Your Majesty, the gyroships of the Lion Men are coming to attack us.
They're almost in a flying bee position. It's great that I was able to learn to operate all of this within the span of 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, on my signal, let her rip. How dare he go after and threaten my
Speeds to my defense.
Beyblade collection?
Brave man, and will be royally rewarded if he lives through this fight. Order out the rest of the fleet to help him.
Well, that exploded pretty convincingly. It's a good thing me and my pants remain unscathed. This guy's really supernaturally good at fighting people while unarmed.
Why
You
do you not slay me?
Fought only to save my friends who are prisoners in Ming's palace.
Then you're not an ally of Ming's.
I'll say I'm not. Been trying to kill me ever since I landed here.
I am Thun, Prince of the Lion Men. Ming is also my enemy.
And I'm Flash Gordon from the Earth.
You have spared my life. I will help you free the prisoners of whom you speak.
I'll need plenty of help. Thanks.
And thus an alliance was formed. Everyone is really eager to get rid of Ming and his stupid mustache and his
By surprise.
freaky pantsless minions. And
I will show you a secret passage that leads to the palace.
What has become of Flash Gordon? Please.
You will never see the Earthman again. But you will not miss him. Soon you will forget him forever. Take us to Dr. Zarkov, scientist from the Earth. The Earthman in the laboratories. I cannot. Better do as he asks.
well, that's one way to get the door open. This is going to be the best popcorn ever.
Begin the ceremony. Determine if the god Teo is favorable to the marriage.
Oh, wow. I think I read about this on National Geographic once. So, when comes the part when everybody gets cake?
what they had done to you.
Oh, I'm all right. This is Thun, a friend.
Flash, the course of this planet has been changed. The Earth will not be destroyed.
Ah, that's fine. Where's Dale?
Ming has ordered her prepared for some ordeal. The High Priest came here to report to Ming, and I believe that Ming is going to force Dale to become his wife.
Well, we've got to find her at once. What's that mean? Tell me! All right. Follow me.
You know, what a great minion. All you gotta do is squeeze his head like an orange and he'll tell you anything he wants.
What's that?
It is the Oracle deciding the marriage.
Where will this marriage ceremony be held? In a secret chamber underground. Take me there. I can. It's guarded by huge bees. Take me there.
I will go with you, and I.
Don't make me squeeze your head again.
Dale may need you.
I'll lead you to the tunnel, but shall not enter. Your Majesty, he has escaped.
What have you done with the Earth Man God?
Congratulations on being alive, by the way.
Unless you decree that his life be spared.
God Dale sanctions your marriage to the Earth Girl. Let us proceed with my marriage ceremony first. Then we will see about your Earth Man God.
Because he's totally not going to interrupt the ceremony in any meaningful
Why
way.
have you left the laboratories?
Permit me, Your Majesty, to congratulate you on your coming marriage.
Perhaps you would like to attend.
I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party. Just the way Ming likes them, completely and totally catatonic. You know, if there's an oracle that's part of this whole ceremony, aren't they going to screw it up by saying, no, you can't marry this woman? Just saying. Asking for a friend.
On the 13th stroke of the sacred gong, the wedding ceremony will be completed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry to have to speed this up on you folks.
Thun that gong. That means the marriage ceremony is underway.
So sick of having to wrestle these guys everywhere I go. That's totally a noise that thing would make. So, friend of the bride or friend of the groom? I don't have time for this. A gong's going to ring 13 times, and that's an important plot point. I don't see how Flash is going to get into this, get out of this one. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, folks. I want to be absolutely sure that we make it through the entirety of our final short. So let me put a little bit of extra time on the clock here for a second, and then we'll go ahead and we're going to go on to our feature presentation. So as I previously said, I did speak to the person who had originally created Sonic Legacy to see if I had permission in order to do this, and I have that. But there's still just a lot of gray areas here. This constitutes a Sonic fan comic that was released a few years ago with the help of Sonic Paradox, which is a very big fan conglomerate that comes from Newgrounds. This is the first episode of Sonic Legacy. It represents its own continuity in the Sonic universe, and also my good buddy Polly B from the 303 does some of the music for this. So I would like to just go ahead and invite you to follow his link over on Newgrounds. Rainy, just be careful the music is copyright. Well, yes and no, because it is copyright music, but then it's copyright music that's redone by fans. So there you go. All right. I think I'm going to have to read the intro to this one, too. Our adventure begins on planet Mobius. Oh, actually, we're going to scroll down. Our adventure begins on planet Mobius, a strange world home to many unique and wondrous creatures and locations. Under the watchful eye of the Council of Mobius, made up of ambassadors from each of the planet's diverse civilizations, the world has known a period of peace and prosperity. To some, such peace is believed to be boring, and so they travel Mobius in search of adventure and excitement. However, there are others who voice their dissatisfaction through more extreme measures. And when the bountiful South Island becomes the meeting place for both types of individuals, our intrepid adventurers will find some way to some
South
things.
Island, 1991 AG. People all over the world come to visit the island for its beautiful green hills, marble-carved ruins, and chili dogs.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't like a good chili dog?
See her around. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa! Ha! Gotcha. Not a pepper out of place. Be more careful, big guy. Sandy Chili Dog is the gravest of all sins.
Whoa. Thanks for the help, stranger. But you'll still need a pay if you want to keep those.
What a Scrooge. Fine, here's... Wait, where's my wallet?
Isn't being a hero enough in order to score yourself some free eats?
Looking for this? I might be interested in handing it over if you play a little game with me. You can call me Tempest. What's your name?
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, disliker of thieves. Now give that back!
Rude! I wasn't done talking. Not so fast when you're not on dry land, are you?
I'll show you, fish girl!
Dolphins are mammals, you dummy! You're too slow!
You know, now I'm more in the mood for sushi than chili dogs.
Come on, don't be like that. What would you say to a little proposal?
I'm good. My love is for adventure.
You know what I mean. I saw those moves you had earlier, and I know you're going easy on me. So what about that wager? Show me your real speed in the race, and the loser pays for lunch.
Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? If it's a race you want, then it's a race you're gonna get.
So, the first one to pass through those twin mountains is the winner. Simple enough, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, old man Owl from the AV is over here.
We'll be back in a jiffy.
You got it, boss.
Get a room.
Okay, absolutely nothing suggestive there. Not from the entirety of the dialogue, nor from the chili dog vendor.
On your mark, get set. Go!
Try not to drop your wallet this time. You don't want to be caught without it when this is done.
Huh, we'll see about that. Whoa, she's actually pretty fast in the water. Might be tougher than I thought.
Hi.
Whoa!
Looks like you're having a little trouble up there. Do you want me to take it down a notch?
Not on your life. Thanks for the idea. I guess this just is not your day. Yeah, that was lame. That's better. As long as I take the high road, I won't have to worry about getting my feet wet. And what do we have here? No idea where these things come from, but I won't complain.
Pion Segoy. Pion Segoy.
Use that dial, because this is some prime airtime.
Oh, gee whiz, Egg Fleet.
What the?
We're about 10 pages into this. Of course, they're going to show up by now.
So I guess we're going to have to put this on hold?
Yeah, I hate to leave business unfinished, but I gotta check that out. That doesn't look like any army I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh! Are they really trying to bomb this place?
It's more like they're dropping something off. Well, guess I should introduce myself.
Hey, I'm coming too!
What are...
Sonic's first sidekick in this continuity, anyway.
Yeah, but who makes silly robots with googly eyes?
It sort of seems like they're looking for something.
Sure, but what?
Huh? Sonic, look out!
What did I do?
I don't think it was you. Those flying bots must be scouts.
Looks like they're sounding an alarm. So much for these ladybug robots being ladylike.
What?
These robots have animals inside of them?
Sonic, we have to help them.
No worries. We'll bust all these rust buckets apart. Phew.
And now we know the plot.
Not looking forward to cleaning this mess up later.
I say we find whoever's behind this and put them to work on it.
You mean the same one who put this here?
What is that thing?
No idea. Kinda looks like some kind of container.
There's more animals in there?
Not for long, there isn't.
Okay, the little chipmunk playing the harmonica really got me there.
Not so fast! Okay, first, how dare you? And second... Is that a kid?
I'm not a kid! I am the Great Omelette, youthful genius!
Did kindergarten let out early? Or is this your recess break?
Yeah!
Omelette? You mean like an egg?
So is your dad like Mr. Scrambled or something?
He is Eggman. Cuckoo Kachoob.
Don't you make fun of my papa, you blue rat! I'm gonna tell him what you and your little dolphin girlfriend did to his bandits!
See? Even she knows her zoology.
Ah, shut it. Wait, girlfriend?
I'm gonna get you good, and then I'm gonna tell Papa on you for messing up his work, and he's gonna say I'm a good girl and give me a bigger wrecking ball!
A bigger wrecking ball?
Bigger than this!
Alright, I asked for that one.
You think? Do you have a game plan for this?
can't say fighting angry little girls was on the schedule today. I suppose the heroic thing to do would be to not hurt.
Sonic!
Huh, that actually didn't...
You're lucky this is only a training ball. Just wait until my papa gives me the real deal.
Don't forget, you're dealing with the tag team.
Tag team? More like 2-for-1 special.
That's right, kid. Take the bait.
When I'm through with you, there won't be enough to fill a tuna can.
Too bad
Okay,
you
that is wrong on so many levels.
Certified dolphin free. Mind if I cut in?
She's all yours.
Stupid ball! Stupid rat! Just wait till I...
New toy?
Fancy toy. Didn't that kid say her dad was working on something? Now, betting being a diabolical villain doesn't skip a generation.
It looks like he's going towards the other side of the island.
Of course he is.
What's that?
That brat must have weakened the ground with that stupid ball. We gotta juice out of here.
Oh, no.
Sonic!
Even with travel costs and souvenirs, it seems that Sonic has still ended up with more than he bargained for with his vacation. New faces, both friend and foe, bring along with them a new adventure. Never fear the fall, dear readers, and find out what happens next for Sonic and his new companion in the next issue of Sonic Legacy.
Thanks for taking the time to read the issue. While things are slower now, we'll have more lore and adventure to pick up as it goes along. I'm honored to have been invited to write for this wonderful project. I hope you look forward to what else we have in store. She might be a shark girl. Discuss. I try to scream, but only the mass-produced Tempest dolls can hear me now. Help, I'm trapped in a Sonic comic factory. Wow, what an incredible time to be an independent Sonic creative. Love being part of these projects. I can't even. I loved helping out with this comic, and I hope you all enjoyed reading it. See you next issue. Everyone at the Legacy team, aside from Issue 1 staff, thank you for taking the time to peruse the issue. While we don't have a 100% confirmed release schedule, we're hoping to have issues out once a month. I think the next Sonic shorts will be finished before that guy comes back. With the chili dog. And I am breaking the fourth wall because I know what Sonic is like in a completely different continuity. Alright. And then there are the Three Stooges there. Well, playlist got a little bit mixed up, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Other than that, everything went off without a hitch. So, thank you everybody for tuning in to tonight's Saturday evening cartoons. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a raid. Who would we like to pay a visit to right now? Let's see. Queen Pib is on and she's playing Rumble Roses. That one would be actually pretty interesting. Also, Eldritch Grandpa is on and they're in the middle of playing Fallout New Vegas. I think I'm going to go over to them. All right, so thank you everybody once again for tuning in. I'm more than likely going to be back on tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing something probably very casual, maybe even just be doing my own comic work. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's head over to Eldritch Grandpa. All right, folks. So, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Is that I'm trying to do as best I can to preserve all of these episodes, but as you know, some of these things are going to actually show up as copyright strikes. So You may or may not see this on my YouTube page later, labeled episode 2. But at any rate, it's all the more reason that you guys need to join me every Saturday evening, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/BrainingTheRPGCat. All right, folks, remember, BRNY means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change that you want to see in the world. Have a good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for watching.